In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an I2C ESP Nano mining rig. This Nano rig uses minimal power to mine Duino Coin while enjoying the benefit of connecting to server wirelessly. This tutorial consists of 5 different topics. You can jump straight to the specific part of the video by looking at the time shown in this list. You first got your Nano. Usually it will come in this pre-soldered pins and with this protection, right, to avoid short circuit. Now what I'm going to do is to remove all these unused pin, right, including this one, because I'm trying to build a rig here, and this pin is going to increase the distance between my nanos, right? If you look at this, you know what I mean, right? If you arrange them this way, the maximum you can arrange is around 5 boards here, right? If you could remove that, you can see the size of it, right? It reduce a lot of, save you a lot of space, right? You can just arrange more nano on one side, right? So this is the end result that I intend to achieve, and I'm going to show you how did I do it, right? Okay, I'm going to use A4 and A5 as the I2C communication pin, right? So I'm going to cut away the plastic between A3 and A4, right, which is this one. A3 and A4, double check. Okay. Cut. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is to remove this plastic, the spacer here, right? Of course you can use this suction pump to remove one by one, or you could use the solder, but you will need a lot of solder to make sure they are heat up evenly. Then you can pull all this pin off together, right? But I find that a little bit challenging, so develop this way might be easier for you. You could try it. So you see I'm using this small screwdriver here, right? I'm trying to open up a gap here, right, a little bit. Then I use a bigger screwdriver, put it up even more, right, until I have enough space to insert my plier here, right. Okay, once they are up there, just wiggle a little bit and pull them off, right? Easy. Do the same for the other side. Small screwdriver, pry this up a little bit. You can do on both ends, pry it up, so you open up a bit for you to insert the screwdriver here, right. This one is a bit longer, so it's going to be a little bit harder. make sure the pin is not bent, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to remove this plastic here. Okay, slowly it's moving. Okay, let me try to peel this off little by little. Right. Okay. Okay, don't forget about this one as well. This one is stubborn. Two sided pin. This one have. Okay. Now let me use this. Okay. With all the plastic off, now I can start to remove the pin. Okay. Okay, make sure the iron have a little bit of solder on it, so it can conduct heat better. Okay, inspect your result, make sure there is no short circuit. Okay, looking good. I just need to remove this extra V. Okay. Let me bend all this pin to its 90-degree position. check the distance, whether can they fit into this socket here. Right, this one is a bit off, just a little bit. Okay, all done. It's fit nicely. Okay, now repeat this for the rest of your Nano. Now this is a 40-pin female header. So looking at the Nano, we only need 7 pins. 7. So we need to break this into 5 header for each Nano. So take note of the pin that you need to break it off. Mark it. Okay. Now what you need to do is you need to remove this pin. Just pull it up, right, like that. This is very useful. You can keep it and defend yourself when Ant-Man attack. Right, you can poke at the Ant-Man. Now joke aside, let me cut this. Same for the other side. Okay. Now you can break it off cleanly this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Of course, this is not flush. If you want to make it flush, you can continue to make the line here. Right, then you just chip it away. Now you can use the cutter. Okay, now this is better. Continue doing this for the rest of the pin header until you have enough of them for all your Nano rig build up. This is what I envision it should be arranged in this perf board. So let me mark down the numbers. The y-axis starts from 0 to 30. Then there's A to Z, A to P. Right. So this is 30 row with 42 column. So if I start to mark it here, 10B. Right. So write it down, 10B. Okay, so let me solder the header to here first. Remove all this. Okay, the first one, 10B. as well. Okay. Put 2 of them so it will be more balanced. 10L. They are straight. Finish off all the solder. Okay, this is how it's going to be used. Plug it in. If I want to reprogram it, I could unplug this easily. Right. In case you made a mistake and there's no easy way to remove all this solder, so you can just pull it up. Right. This way you have all the pins here and you can remove them individually. Now you can reinsert this pin if you don't have extra header, so you could reuse them. Right. Could reuse them if you want to. Right. They'll work just fine. But I have a new one, so I'll just put this new one in. Now get a wire. You can measure the length that you need. Make it more than enough so we can cut the excess anytime. time if you want to later. Make the wire straight by using the fingernail to put it. Okay. Now put it over to the pin that you want to connect. In this case is the I2C clock. This is my wiring diagram. Of course, there are many ways to solder the perf board. As you can see, this is using pure solder to connect all the joints together. For me, I'm using the wires, so what you are seeing is my end result. I find the hole at the corner is a bit small, so you can see it cannot fit through the hole. So I have to use a drill bit to drill a bigger hole next to the original hole. And then what I need to do now is drill 4 sides of it, and then I put on this spacer, right? Okay, just like that. Okay, I remove all the nanos in case the drill bit might hurt the nano. Now I can install all nano back to where they belong. And the logic level converter, make sure the voltage side is correct. Low level side facing the ESP. Okay, done, ready to go. After you set up your I2C mining rig, the next step is to create a new wallet. Type in your preferred username, password, and the email. Make sure you keep the password safely, because there is no way to reset or recover the password. Next is to verify you are human on this captcha. Click on Create a new wallet. Now you have successfully created your wallet. Proceed to log in. Use the password created just now. Log in. The AVR mining is disabled currently at the time of this video recording, but don't worry, it should be re-enabled soon. With hardware prepared, now it's time for software. You may visit this GitHub page. I'll put a link down in the description. You can go to download the latest Duino Coin I2C and download the zip file. Okay, so what you need to do next is to extract this zip file. I have already extracted the file, so you can look for Arduino slave, right? You can double click to open this Arduino slave. After the sketch is open, you can go to board and choose Arduino Nano, and then make sure you choose the old bootloader as well as the COM port. Update the device index and hit upload. Usually the old bootloader is applicable for most of the clone Nano. If the programming fails, you can change to the other bootloader. Now you unplug and plug in a new Nano, and then you update the device index and hit upload again. Repeat this for all Nanos. Now you just need to open up the design and then choose the right board. In this case, I'm using ESP 8266 Low-Lin D1R2 and Mini. Then make sure you choose the right CPU frequency of 160 MHz so that it is fast enough to bit bang the I2C. And also make sure you choose the right COM port and then upload. Make sure you update the Wi-Fi username as well as the Wi-Fi password before you hit compile. Now it is starting to upload. Once it's uploaded, you can open up the serial monitor to see the progress. You can see it prints the local IP address as well as the server it is going to connect to with the port number. It detected 10 nano I2C slave, and one by one it will negotiate the connection with the server. And job received. Now the I2C slave will start to process the job and return if the share is good or bad. To be able to monitor your ESP mining status wirelessly without connecting to the ESP, you will have to do one optional step. There is one data directory. There's one HTML within it. Now what you need to do now is to open up Tools and choose ESP8266 Cache Data Upload. Right, once you click this, it will automatically upload all the data within that data folder. You can Google information for how to add this plugin into IDE. You can go to the local IP address printed in the serial monitor just now and just hit enter. You should be able to see the response sent from I2C slave as well as whether the share is good accepted by the server. And it is looking good. Now the last thing to do is to see if Duco is raining into your wallet. Go to this wallet.duinocoin.com, type in your username and the password to log in. You should see the Duco earning is coming in and the earning estimation. The miners can be seen in the list here. It is showing the name as well as the hashing rate. The cost of running this rig is very low. You can see it only consumes around 0.3 amperes, around 1.3 watts. And that's the end of my video. If you think this is interesting and it helped you, do consider to donate Duco to JK. Thank you very much to support me. Hit like, share and subscribe. See you next time.